Hey, how are you?
I'm good, and you? Can you please state and spell your first and last name for me?
John Nugent, John Nugent.
Okay, Mr. Nugent. What inspired you to open the Safe House?
So we were inspired to do Safe House due to the fact of noticing in our work that there's this huge gap between men and women who are coming out of treatment centers or jails, and they don't really have a safe place to go. You can't really go to the same people, the same places, or the same things. And so, what Safe House Sober Living does is we try to fill that gap.
Okay. What is Safe House Sober Living?
Safe House Sober Living is a low cost transitional housing in Lafayette, Louisiana for those in recovery. We offer a safe place for them to process their experiences. We help them to rebuild and restore healthy peer and community relationships. And we offer them the tools necessary to become productive citizens.
Okay, wow. If a situation occurs in the house, how would it be handled?
Well, before a man is allowed to live here, they have to sign a contract. And in that contract, there's a stipulation that if there is any disruption of the peace within the house, such as threats or fighting or anything of that nature, they will be expelled immediately.
What are some ways that you get people to come forward to the Safe House?
We have partnered with the Sheriff's Department and treatment centers around the area. As I said, there's this huge need that needs to be filled. And once we let them know that we are here and we're willing to help, we have tons and tons of applications.
Okay. How many men can you house?
In this house specifically, we can house 7 men. There's 7 beds. They can live comfortably and independently on their own.
Okay. What are the rules for staying in the house?
First and foremost, they need to pass a drug screen. And after that, they need to be able to pass drug screens randomly. They have to have a job and be willing to work a 12-step program.
Okay. Are the men allowed to have visitors?
Men are allowed to have visitors. However, we just can't have anyone of the opposite sex spend the night.
Okay. Do you take men and their children or just men?
At this moment, we're only able to house just the men. We're currently trying to work on having some facilities that will be able to do men and their children.
Okay. How can Safe House help men get back on their feet?
Safe House has the SAFE method. And so the S is sobriety, not only being free from drugs and alcohol, but also being sober-minded. We want to get rid of all negative thinking and shame and guilt. The A is activism, which is rebuilding an individual's sense of value through adding value to the community. Financial health is the F, and after we get a job, we help them with budgeting, paying off debt, and things of that nature. And the last one is education. If someone comes in here and they don't have a GED or a diploma by chance, we want to give them the resources to do that. And if they do, well then what do we need to do to create more learning opportunities to help build better career pathways?
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I've actually been a volunteer for about 4 years now. Just recently, I've came on full time, and so this is very new, very exciting, and very humbling.
Okay. What position do you play in the house?
So I act as kind of a guide. What I want to do is find the men who are serious and honest about their recovery, and I want to invest in them, grow them as a leader in this house, and then teach them how to grow other leaders.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.